So now all of the goats see the grain, and they all want out. But I only want Charisma, Sugar, and that's not, is that Spicy? Is that Judy? It's hard to tell sometimes. Those are the three I want out here. Well, this happened today. They stormed the castle wall. First it was just Callie, and Callie's daughter wanted out. So I let Callie's daughter out, and then everybody wanted out. There's goats everywhere. They've taken over. Hi, Hero. Oh, Charity's practicing. She's ready to get milked. She won't be a mommy till December. She's ready to be on a milk stand. Good girl, Charity. Callie, look what you started. That's the goat who's supposed to be in here. Hi, Charisma. See, she's very milky. She needs to be up on the milk stand. Don't wait until tonight. The best you can get at the best price. And what's significant about this is these pulsators right here. See, there's a lining inside the tube, and this lining squeezes at intervals, like, you know, the mom, like the kid would, or you would by hand milking the mom. A cheaper system just have a continuous vacuum, which is, you know, it's like sticking the end of a vacuum cleaner hose on your doe's udder, and that is not good for their udder. It's painful and it can damage their udder. So this is a pulsator machine, and the brand is Simple Pulse. So it's very popular because of the price point and because it's the, you know, the kind that is best for your doe. So there is the motor, there is the jar the milk collects in, and that is the vacuum and pulsator. And that right there is a bucket of shop towels saturated in chlorhexidine solution, where I clean the udders before I milk. Here's a little pail that I use as a strip cup. So hand milk a little bit first, make sure everything looks good, and get the milk started, and I pop the machine in. And here is the milk stand, and baby boy Charmander is modeling it for us. He'll get his mommy and his sister and his niece soon, and they will demonstrate how the milk machine goes. So I have this on my patio so that I am connected to electricity, and then I put a puppy pen, a 4-foot high puppy pen, around the system so that I can allow one goat in at a time and block the others. Otherwise they all want to stand up in here and eat the grains in the grain bowl. So this helps with crowd control. All right, I'm going to go get the does that I'm milking out of the doe pen, and we'll put this machine in action. I'm in my shed now, and I'm going to use a couple scoops of the Sunrise Farms dairy feed. This is what it looks like. It's loose grains, so it's textured, but it's not sweet feed. It's not coated in sticky molasses, which draws ants, and in excess isn't good for the does, can upset their rumen and increase the chances of kidney stone blockages for boys. So none of that extra molasses, and wholesome grains in for trail minerals. And I'm going to pour that into this bucket. Now the proper amount of feed is about 1 cup to 2 cups per doe in milk. You know, 1/2 cup to 1 cup for a dry doe kid. You know, it varies. You just don't want to, it doesn't have to be a precise measurement to the teaspoon, but you just don't want to overfeed. You never free feed grains because they will eat themselves sick. All right. Charisma usually is the first one up because she loves to be on the milk stand because she loves to eat from the grain bowl. However, Charisma already gave her milk to baby boy Charmander, so she doesn't really need to be up here. I need to swap them around, so I'm gonna do that. Here's the first volunteer who actually has milk. Little mama, first fresh in there, sugar and spice. She's drying off a little bit. She's 7 months fresh almost, and her boy left at 2 months, so she's just had one girl on her. And I haven't been milking regularly because of my milk schedule, so she's not as full as she could be. But she's pretty good for first fresher, and what's especially wonderful about Sweet Spicy is she's really calm and friendly on the milk stand. She don't fuss. This is for a brand new mama. That's unusual. Get her started by hand milking. I want you to see. That's a milky little mama. Look at the milk flowing through the tube. Where's it going? Look at there. Pretty milky today. It'll just take a couple of minutes. Because it milks a lot faster than I can, and it can milk both sides at the same time. I could too, but my hands have some problems. So I have to rest them a lot. So I usually do one side at a time if I hand milk, and I take a lot of breaks. So it takes me a lot longer to milk by hand than it does by machine. So if I'm milking multiple goaties, this machine is really a hand saver and a time saver. And she doesn't mind at all. She's just back to, she's not eating right now. Go ahead and eat your grains. But she's not fussing, she's not kicking them off, she's not trying to lie down, she's not trying to run away, she's not crying. She doesn't mind a whole lot. Now she's going to take some bites of her food here. This is the pressure gauge. When it's engaged, when it's on the goat milking, it should be between 10 and 15. It's exactly halfway in there. It's right at 12 and a half. That's supposed to be the ideal milking pressure. Not enough pressure will take too long to milk. Too much pressure is going to hurt your goaties. Unless they slow down the milking process so they can make them slow. Show you what happens when you push the evacuate button. It makes a big flush of water that gives enough pressure to really wash the